To December, 3 months is enough, whatever money you have, to get it changed through a legal system. So I don't know why people are complaining about it.
So despite the complaint, there's no going back on the policy?
No, there's no going back. There's no going back. My aim is to make sure that Nigerians believe that we respect them as an administration. So Nigerians should vote for whoever they like from whichever party. Nobody will be allowed to mobilize resources and thugs to intimidate people in any constituency. That's what I want to go down into.
There is fire on the mountain. There is fire on the mountain. The APC presidential candidate, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is accusing President Muhammadu Buhari of sabotaging his election. Yes, that is what he said on Wednesday in Abeokuta. Remember, it was in Abeokuta ahead of the APC primaries that Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu came up with the lexicon now known as a miracle. A miracle. There is it. Now he is at it again in the same Ogun State. This time he is accusing Buhari of sabotaging his election victory. And he spoke in Yoruba, just like as he did a few months, a few days, a few weeks before the APC primaries, when he shouted that it was his turn. He spoke in Yoruba, but it has been interpreted effectively by the news media. And first of all, I'm going to tell you what the media is saying about it. And then I will now conclude by telling you why Buhari is the man he's talking about. Because he didn't have the courage of his conviction to mention Buhari's name. But, like Daily Post rightly pointed out, it was Buhari he was referring to, and no other person. Because look at what he said. He said that the scarcity and the redesign of 3 naira notes will not stop him or stop people from voting for him. He was speaking at MKO Abiola Stadium in Abeokuta. So he was emphatic that these two policies, these two things happening now, fuel scarcity and redesign of the naira, was targeted at him to stop him from winning the election. He said the fuel scarcity and the redesign of the 3 naira notes won't dissuade his supporters from voting him in. He has so much confidence in his supporters that they will not care about fuel scarcity, no matter how much they are selling fuel. they will still queue up and vote for him. And those his supporters must be special breed who don't care about anything, but just to make sure that Asiwaju wins the election. Look at what he said. I'm quoting him now. Quoting from Channels Television. He said, let fuel be expensive. Only they know where they kept it. Keep petrol. Keep the naira. We will vote and be elected. You may change the ink of naira notes. What you expect will not happen. We will win, the former Lagos State governor said in Yoruba language. He assured the people of the state that he will end fuel scarcity if elected, saying next month's presidential election is a revolution. Quoting him again by Channels. As what Bola Tinubu said, they said petrol will rise to 200 naira per liter and 500 naira per liter. Let your mind be at rest. They don't want this forthcoming election to hold. They want to scatter it, but that won't be possible. They thought they could cause trouble. They sabotage fuel, but with or without fuel, with or without motorcycles or tricycles, we will vote and win this. And win. This is a superior revolution. He urged the people of the state to get their permanent voters card, saying he will take over government, saying that he will take over government through the PVC. We will take over government through our PVC. Even if they say there is no fuel, we will trek to the polling units. Now, what he has done is to show that the APC is in serious trouble. If their presidential candidate has lost confidence in the leader of their party, because don't forget, President Muhammadu Buhari is the leader of their party. Now, why did I say it was Buhari he was referring to? Who is in charge of fuel in Nigeria? President Muhammadu Buhari is the Minister of Petroleum. He is the Senior Minister of Petroleum Resources. The Minister of State for Petroleum, Temi Presleba, reports to Buhari too. So if there is scarcity of fuel in Nigeria, who is to be held responsible? Is Buhari. So if anybody is sabotaging through availability of fuel, it is Buhari he's talking about. Of course, he didn't have the courage of his own conviction to mention Buhari's name. Now you talk about the redesign of the currency. Who is in charge of the redesign of the currency? You can say MFLA came up with the policy. Who approved it? You saw the video right now where Buhari said that no going back on that policy. Buhari was saying there's no going back, that you have enough time to change the old currency to the new one, and that what he will not allow is for people to use money and hijack the electoral process in any constituency. He said he will not allow it. He said that Nigerians are free to vote for any political party of their choice, but he will not allow anybody to be intimidated by using money and by using talks. which of course they do when they have so much money, cash available for them to play around. So Buhari has presented himself from the video you watched as somebody who wants to conduct free and fair elections. He said it doesn't matter the political party. Nigerians should vote for any political party of their choice. But Asiwaju Bola Tinubu is not happy. I don't know what he wants Buhari to do for him. And the whole thing is even funny. Look at what one of the spokespersons of APC Presidential Campaign Council, Femi Fani-Kayode, this is what he tweeted about this issue. He said, whatever your plans are to scuttle the election, whether through new naira notes, fuel scarcity, or creating an atmosphere of fear and panic, you shall fail. He wrote that you shall fail in capital letters for emphasis. The cat is out of the bag. We know the plan. We know who you are using. We know who is behind it. We know what to do. There is fire on the mountain. Run, run, run. There is fire in APC. No matter how they try to paper it over, Faraka put it, the cat is out of the bag. Tinubu has opened the Pandora box. He has opened the Pandora box. PDP has reacted. Their spokespeople reacted. They said Tinubu should stop making noise, should stop crying, because he knows that he's going to be defeated, that he should not blame Buhari for his imminent defeat. But who is going to defeat Tinubu? Is it a PDP that was going to defeat Tinubu? Is it what the country needs? This has shown that there is serious problem in APC. Many Nigerians are feasting on the problem between the G5 governors of PDP and the presidential candidate of PDP, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. But this one is deeper. And you can see there is a subtle threat by Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. It's like he knows a lot and he's ready to bring the house down if they do anything to stop him. But can Tinubu actually win this election? On what basis is Tinubu going to win this election? Tinubu cannot pretend to distance himself from the fuel scarcity in the country. He cannot pretend to extricate himself from the policies of the APC that is now trying to play the victim. But to me, it is a good thing what is happening. And kudos to Buhari for insisting that he will not allow people to use resources to intimidate, harass, and mess up the electoral process. It is a good thing. Now, this is an opportunity for Nigerians to know that there is no pathway for true democracy, true liberation, except through Peter Obi's Labour Party. There is no doubt about it. Peter Obi's Labour Party is the pathway that Nigerians can follow and achieve victory that will be of benefit to all Nigerians. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is part of the old system that the youths of Nigeria want to get rid of. He is boasting that he will win. What is giving him that confidence that he will win? No matter how they change the currency, no matter how they sell the price of fuel, why is he so confident? He is so confident because there is a lot of Nigerians who are governed by their own emotions, by tribalism and religious bigotry. So he believes he will, because of those people, he can be able to pull it off. But he's going to fail because Nigerians are suffering under this government. Even if fuel had been available, even if there is enough fuel to go around, there are so many things, so many economic indices that are against APC that they don't deserve a return to power. Because whatever APC is doing in the last 8 years, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is at the center of it. He planted his candidates all over the political structures of APC and the administrative structure, including one-time chairman of Federal and Land Revenue Service. So he can't extricate himself. So if there's a problem with this administration, he is part of the problem. For crying out loud, he claims to be the national leader of the party. So he knows the in and out. So if he cannot be able to advise Buhari on what to do, why should we or Nigerians believe him that he can do better than Buhari? What ideas, what new ideas does he have that he couldn't pass it to Buhari? It is now that he will pass the message. What is happening, I think, is divine. God has put the spirit of Ahithophel in APC and PDP so that they destroy themselves for somebody like Peter Obi to rise and become the president of this country. And the ball is in the court of Nigerians. After learning all these things, after seeing all these signs that God wants to liberate Nigeria from the looters, the buccaneers, why would you go and vote for them? Why would you campaign for them? This is enough sign for you to reject them. And we hope that President Muhammadu Buhari will stick to his words, that he will not allow anybody to hijack the electoral process, and that he has given Nigerians the freedom to elect the president they want, or whoever they want as their leader. I hope the security agencies are listening. I hope the INEC, they are listening. Because if Tinubu could not be able to compromise Buhari, Buhari is not going to be in the INEC. He's not going to be in the armed forces. He's not going to be all over the whole place. That is why Nigerians should put all their eyes on Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, on his threats to win the election, that nothing can stop him from winning this election. He's not banking on support of Nigerians. That is not a speech by somebody who is banking on ordinary Nigerians. So whatever he's planning to do that is not in line with the Electoral Act and with the laws of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari should do everything possible to stop him. What we need in Nigeria right now is free and fair election, so that we can elect a president that we all Nigerians can beat our chest and say, this is our president. We elected him in a free and fair contest. But there's no doubt about it. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu has opened the Pandora box. Things has fallen apart in APC. And the center can no longer hold. This is a good thing for Nigerians. This is a good thing for democracy. It is now left for the youth of Nigeria to capitalize on all these missteps, all these actions, and ensure that the next president of Nigeria is a president that's elected based on free and fair election. And it's an opportunity for Nigerians to reject those with sense of entitlement. As what Muhammadu Tinubu, the way he was talking, he is talking as like a man with sense of entitlement. It is his entitlement to win the election, and nothing can stop him. Even Nebuchadnezzar has never been this confident. So that's why Nigerians should continue to pray for Buhari to insist on the implementation of the Electoral Act to the letter in this election. And nobody should be allowed to move bull on van from one point to another. This is a good thing for Nigeria. This is a good thing for those who want Peter Obi to become the next president of Nigeria. That's my own take of this. That is my take on this. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you are not yet subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, Google will rank it hard. And with Google ranking it hard, more people will watch it, and they will see the need to ensure that Peter Obi becomes the next president of Nigeria by voting for him in this coming election on February 25. God bless you and yours.